Okay, before this video starts, let me just start by saying that I understand how bold it is to make such a statement, given everyone has their own opinions, personal connections, and memories with each and every Star Wars movie. I am in no way throwing shade at any other movies, and they are all good in their own way.
Who's in? No, not you, Seamus. Ah, poo.
Part 1 begins with character development. Rogue One introduced us to tons of new characters that by the end of the movie, we all came to connect with and love. First, we meet Jyn Erso, the badass, strong-headed, defiant daughter of Galen Erso, who also just so happens to be the man behind helping create the ultimate power in the galaxy. Cassian Andor, who not only shows us the darker, more hidden side of the Rebel Alliance, but also brings along the esteemed, sarcastic Imperial droid we all came to know and love, K2SO. They give us a former Imperial pilot, shining more light on the pure fear and hell the regular souls of the Empire endured during their so-called service to the Empire. Baze Malbus, Shira Imwe, and so many more characters I could argue have way more interesting stories than any of the new characters of the Disney trilogy. Rogue One succeeded where the Disney trilogy failed. Regardless of that dumpster fire of a trilogy that we got from Disney, we did actually manage to get a good Star Wars movie in the mix. On December 16th, 2016, Disney dropped Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. I think we can all agree this movie is recognized by most of the community as the spark that set the flame to all the current spin-offs that we have now. The Mandalorian, Star Wars Visions, The Book of Boba Fett, The Bad Batch, and every other Star Wars story that isn't specifically based around the Skywalkers is because of the success of Rogue One. Instead of tearing down all of our childhood hopes and dreams like some people,
you suck!
Rogue One builds upon those memories, those ideas, those questions that everybody had after watching A New Hope. How the f did they get those Death Star plans? The movie literally starts in the middle of a fight between Leia's ship and Vader's destroyer, and not even 10 minutes later, they let us know what Vader's after. Now, I don't know about you, but that left me pretty goddamn curious about what the hell these people went through to obtain these stolen plans. I mean, at the time, most people agreed that if you run into an invader, you know. When The Force Awakens came out originally, I can't say that I disliked it. After what felt like forever, Star Wars was back in the movie theaters again, with the original trilogy actors reprising their roles as Han Solo, Leia, Luke, Chewie. Everybody was back. What more could we have literally asked for? Well, Disney played on the fact that the general audience of Star Wars fans would be too overwhelmed with the fact that they were watching Star Wars again to process that they really didn't have a plan for this series. We can all agree that we were more connected to Jyn and the whole crew in one movie than we were with Rey, Finn, and everybody else after 3 entire movies. They did nothing to really connect Rey and the others with the audience besides just putting them in the same scenes as the original trilogy actors, and that's pretty much it. They were just grasping for that little connection to pull the audience back into Star Wars and keep them watching for the next movie. Finally, where Rogue One has the advantage that the other movies didn't was basically the end of the movie was already written, and Gareth Edwards knew that. The movie was supposed to end after the destruction of Scarif and the loss of our squad, but Edwards felt that it just wasn't enough. Shortly before the movie was supposed to release, Edwards arranged for probably one of the most recognized scenes in Star Wars cinema. The Vader hallway scene. This scene could not have been made any better. We see the rebels just narrowly escaping this terrifying death at the hands of Vader, just to hand Leia the stolen plans, thereby literally placing the attack hours, if not minutes, before the opening scene of A New Hope. Edwards knew this movie wouldn't have been the same without this connective conclusion putting these movies together. And boy do I applaud him for that. The Disney 3 had almost no conclusion in mind when writing the first and even like the second film. They knew it was going to be a trilogy and they just didn't care. But regardless, I think more Star Wars movies in this world need to take notes from Rogue One because they do Star Wars a justice every time it's watched. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude this video. I've never done a video like this before, but I really enjoy making this kind of content. So if you enjoyed, show some support by leaving a like down below. Hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like this one. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.